Marcus Rashford to Barcelona has actually left fans stunned, and especially even Barcelona fans, to be honest. I was expecting Luis Diaz, I was expecting a lot of these other, big signings, but Marcus Rashford, a Man United player who has played his entire career in Man United and then going to on loan to Aston Villa, he is now coming to Barcelona, leaving fans completely stunned. Now, guys, is this gonna be a very good transfer for Barcelona and for Marcus, or is it gonna be a flop? Okay, just like how other people are expecting that it's gonna be a flop. Majority of the people they're expecting that this is gonna be a flop, but I'm actually gonna tell you guys that this might be one of the best signings we have made in the recent years. Okay, a lot of players have come and went away from Barcelona. They weren't that good. Well, they were good, but when they came to Barcelona, they were just, kind of underperforming. And you know those examples. I'm not going to say them in this video. But this transfer alone, you know what? Let's have a look at some of the history that Marcus Rashford has. He played 426 games for Man United, scoring 138 goals, providing 79 assists. And then he went to Aston Villa on loan for half a season. And then he scored 4 goals and provided 6 assists in 17 games for Aston Villa. Now, at Man United, first of all, he was not a small player. Like, he was a big player, okay? There were moments in his career. But, Man United these days, as we all know, right now, let's look at right now. Man United right now. Look at the players that are playing for Man United right now. And when they leave Man United, like, for example, Anthony, the people were trolling him for calling him the GOAT, and then, trolling him, of course, a couple of clips of him being angry when, coming into a match, and then we all know that. We have seen those reels and memes and everything. When he went to Real Betis, look at how he was performing in the La Liga. Look at how he was performing. Scott McTominay, he was an average player in Man United. And then he went to Napoli. He became the player of the season in the Serie A in this last season, which just ended right now. Who was expecting something like this to happen? Those two are Man United players. Playing for that Man United right now that has just finished 17th in the league, in the Premier League. Now, in the same squad, Marcus Rashford, of course, has already played on loan at Aston Villa. Now he is coming to Barcelona. Now, there are a lot of reasons why I can say that Marcus Rashford is going to be a very huge success at Barcelona. First of all, himself, he's a good player. He hasn't had that many serious injuries. He hasn't had any kind of, fitness issues. He's a good player. He's very athletic. He's 27 years old, of course, we all know that. But he's very athletic. He's a good player. He can perform at Barcelona. Okay? He has played in the English league. How can he not perform in the Spanish league? That's point number one. Point number two, in his career at Man United, he himself was a very good player, but the coaches, the tactics and everything, like, it's Man United thing. It's a Man United thing, which was holding him back for his full potential. But he himself is a good player. Another point I can give you, Hansi Flick and Barcelona. Now I'm going to give you some points from Barcelona. I told you about the points from Man United players leaving Man United and then becoming superstars. Now let's talk about Barcelona itself. Hansi Flick, when he came to Barcelona, Rafinha, Lewandowski, last season, like the season before this season which just ended, they were underperforming. They weren't scoring that much goals. People wanted Lewandowski to leave. People wanted Rafinha to leave. Even me, myself, to be honest. But they proved us wrong when Hansi Flick entered the house. When he came, guys, everything changed. Rafinha went on to score and assist like 52 times. Or I don't know, like it was 50 plus goal contributions. Lewandowski scored 40 plus goals last season. I didn't expect things like this. I didn't expect Rafinha, who was a player who everyone wanted him to leave, is going to become a Ballon d'Or contender. I didn't expect Lamine Yamal to play like that. I didn't expect anyone on that whole squad to play like they were playing last season. So this is an indication that even if Marcus Rashford might be a, you know, unfit player, or a player cannot, like, he is gonna perform under Hansi Flick, bro. Where is he gonna play? Of course. Now this is gonna be a very good question, to be honest, because Lamine Yamal, you can't remove him from the left, sorry, from the right, and put him in the left. You can take Rafinha and put him on the right because Lamine Yamal is playing there. You can't remove Lewandowski because of his physicality is needed. Where is he gonna play? Now this I don't know. I actually don't know. But wherever he plays, if he plays as a striker, if he plays, and of course he's gonna add depth. He's gonna add squad depth to the front because we have Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Ferran Torres, and who else? I don't think about anything else right there. He's gonna add the squad depth at Barcelona's front, because back here there's a lot of depth, but up front there's not that much depth. Lose Lewandowski and then you have to play Ferran Torres. Now if we lose Lewandowski, Rashford can play in that position. Now this is gonna be very interesting, guys. It's gonna be very interesting, and the fact that he's gonna perform very well, I am pretty sure, I'm 99% sure that this is gonna be a very good transfer for Barcelona. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna win the Champions League or the La Liga. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we're gonna perform well. That's what I'm trying to say. And Rashford is a player that can bring you like 30 GAs or 35 GAs or even 40. Like if you're playing for Barcelona, and the way that we performed last season, the next season is going to be a piece of cake with Marcus, of course, in the squad. I'm 99% sure that this guy is going to cook for Barcelona. And the thing is that Rashford is still athletic. As I said, 27 years old. Wasn't taken as a part of the squad by Ruben Amorim at Man United. He left Man United, of course. He didn't leave Man United. He went on loan. And he's still a Man United player, just playing on loan. And you know what? If he plays very well at Barcelona, we could even buy him. I'm not sure how much he is worth right now, but we could buy him. Because we need players like that. Okay? We need players like that. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's it for today. I mean, Marcus Rashford, I wanted to clear up that he's going to be a very good transfer in this summer transfer window for Barcelona. And I gave my points. I mean, we saw players who were underperforming, and then all of a sudden everyone is performing well at Barcelona because of Hansi Flick. So yeah, this is also going to be a very good transfer, I think. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and now I'll see you on the next video.